Now, I went to Tesco yesterday because I wanted something sweet. You know when your sweet tooth is activated and you want something nice, something sweet after your meal. So I got these. So I got these. These are goo pots. I don't know if you've got them in America. They're really popular. They're like little you get two of them in each box, all right? This one is the Victoria sponge one. Really, really tasty, okay, but they're pretty small. Guess how much this little box was? This box was almost £5, £5 British. So that's like $7 for these tiny little things. And the reason I'm a little bit outraged by that is that I remember when these were £2.50. Like these, like maybe 3 or 4 years ago, were like half the price. It's insane how much things have gone up in the last 4 years. Like since like COVID, I would say things have just gone absolutely crazy. I don't know if it's the same thing in America. I would imagine it is. And it just made me think like if we were to go to the 80s, all right, how much have things gone up since then? And I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, inflation, Kabir, inflation, the cost of everything is fine. I'll say, okay. Now, what were the salaries? Like, let's look at the salary. Right. So the minimum wage back in the 80s was $3.10. Now it's $7.25. So it's gone up by a bit more than double. The median household income, okay, there's a huge difference there. But look at the house prices. The house prices has gone up by 10. It's insane. Now let's look at what some things have cost, right? So let's go back to that thing there. So here we go. So McDonald's in the 70s, here we go. A filet fish, 48 cents. Like, what in the hell? A cheeseburger, 33 cents. It's like, I've never seen prices like this in my life. In my life. You could even get like a hamburger for 28 cents. That's like a quarter. Do any of you like Americans watching this? Do any of you actually still carry coins anymore? Like, do you use coins for anything? It's just insane. Like, let's look at Starbucks. So Starbucks. So this is 2005. So this isn't even that long ago. I mean, I mean, it is actually 2005, 20 years, but it's not. It doesn't feel like that long ago. So a tall cappuccino, 2.65. Now it's $4.02. Oh no, so it's 265. It was 265 in 2005, which is the equivalent of £4 too, adjusting for inflation. It's actually 4.25. So the price, even adjusting for inflation, has gone up. Caramel macchiato, this is my favorite drink from Starbucks, was $3 in 2005. Adjusting for inflation, 4.55, cost 4.95. $5 for a cup of coffee. That's a lot of money to me. Tall mocha frap, 3.10. I mean, like, it's just, why is everything going up so much? Like, is inflation really the explanation for all of this? Like, I think personally, a lot of it's down to like just greed. Like, it's just corporate greed, in my opinion. Like, a lot of these companies are just taking the mick. Like, a Big Mac in 1978 cost 90 cents. 90 cents for a Big Mac. Here, so today it's 5.29. A Big Mac in this country is £5.50, which is about $7.50 for a Big Mac. It's just wild what these companies are charging. Quarter pounder with cheese was 95 cents. Now it's 5.39. It's just these prices, like, can they just keep going like this? Like the filet of fish, 35 cents. I just can't imagine going into McDonald's or any fast food restaurant and just like giving them coins to pay for a burger. I've just, in my life, it's never been possible to do that. Oh, here we go. The Egg McMuffin, 90 cents, 4.49. It's just wild. Like, let's see what some other things cost. Here we go. So, petrol prices. So, you guys are going to be shocked. Over here, we pay around £1, between £1.20 and £1.50 a litre. Okay. So that's about per gallon, because there are 3.78 litres in a gallon. So if we get the calculator up, so if we're paying £1.50 a litre, so £1.50 times that by 3.78 to get the gallon price. £1.50 times by 3.785, we're paying £5.67 per gallon, which is about, again, $7 per gallon. Like, we are just getting absolutely shafted over here. Like, well, let me find out. Hold on a minute. So, cost of gas in America. Wow. So the cost of gas in America is between $3 and $3.15 per gallon. And as I told you guys, we're paying over here 5.67. Now let's get the actual £5.67 in dollars. We're paying $7.46 per gallon, guys. I mean, I just don't know where this goes. Like, surely things can't keep going up and up and up and up, because there's got to be a point where things can't get more expensive. Or is that just a pipe dream for me? Because it doesn't feel like salaries are rising at the same rate. Like, have you every year gotten a pay rise that is the same or above inflation? I definitely haven't. Like, it definitely is not, like, especially compared to the price increases of things. Like, let's look at cigarettes. Like, I know people don't really smoke anymore, but like, just out of interest, so in 1965, 42% of adults smoked. Let's see here. So in the 50s, 25 cents for a pack of cigs. It is just wild. Here we go. Now let's look at this one. So in 1985, look at the size of that phone. That phone is huge. Like, so how much could you get this for, though? It doesn't say what the price for the phone is, but a Cabbage Patch Kid was $25 for adoption fees. Oh, so I'm guessing they basically, to buy it, it was $25, but you were adopting the Cabbage Patch Kid. Today, it's, I mean, $40. I mean, that's not terrible. That's not terrible, to be fair. So $15 increase in 40 years. First class stamps. So at the start of 1985, you could send a letter across the country, courtesy of the US Postal Service, for just 20 cents. So a first class stamp today is 55 cents. So that's almost triple. Almost triple. A movie ticket, the average price of seeing a flick was $3.55 in 1985, not including popcorn. $3.55, sorry. Today it's $9. That's cheap. I would say that's even cheap. Over here, my local cinema is about 15 quid just for the ticket, and then you got to pay extortionate prices for the popcorn and everything else. It is just wild. A record album. So for an album, $5.97, so like $6. Today it's $15. I want to ask you guys, anyone watching this that was alive in the 80s, maybe the 70s even, like potentially even the 60s, when you took your salary into account, were you better off after you bought everything? Like, did you feel richer than you do today? Like, so you get your salary, you buy your groceries, you pay your rent, all of that stuff. Did you feel like you had more money in your pocket than now? Because I'm willing to bet that even though salaries were lower, the minimum wage was lower, I still think your dollar or your pound or your euro went further. I just feel like it went a lot further back then, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.